about the kidnapping. At last, we had got a lead. Hopefully, it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. Okay. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In olden time, golden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. I don't know how to say how it stack up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to try off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket and say the condition will already fulfill before they even knew you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I would have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they have to do what I said. Threat could work, although without any proof. It comes down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it out with one. That is an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am. You don't mind me saying, and I don't think it's just a curse. You flatterer. About my cousin. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Okay. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Help me with the right. Investigate the kidnapping. Help me with the... Oh, I don't know. Which one? Help me with the right. Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the right of resurrection. Roger that, the right it is. All are good that the other curse bearers are also walking by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I even try and find Mrs. Shiraishi at the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Okay. Oh. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. Alright. There's no telling what kind of curses you might find out on the street tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, If that's all, I should be going. Oh, okay, to the next chapter. A nice talk. Summary of previous event. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting cleford, Haraway Sigma and determined to use the royal resurrection by stealing the remaining cursed stone. She instructed her private investigator Richard to find the other curse bearers and study. Haraway Sigma, 1 a.m. Sigma mentioned reception room. It's been about an hour since Richard left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. Uh-huh. Noises to get power arrangement. Okay. Should you put a record on? No, it's too late for that. I'm not in the mood for music anyway. Okay. Uh-huh. There's nothing on at this hour, like 1 a.m. though. I see no point in turning it on. Oh, furniture. No? Television? Okay. Oh, clock, I didn't see this. The ticking seems so loud. It just goes to show how quiet it is. Who would guess them? Got to think of it, and I will offer him any tea. But I ever learned how to make it. I'm waiting for Richard to contact me, but he hasn't. It's a fax machine. I rarely find a use for it. I don't know anybody else who owns one. Okay. Oh, chandelier. My husband used to complain that it was too dark, but I rather like the gloom. Newspaper? What's this? A newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. Read it. It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years. In fact, well, it's not like I had anything better to do. Look at the society article, economic article, cultural article, education article, television. Oh, there's a lot. It looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewers and industrial waste, and it stank so badly it made my eyes water. Eventually, people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Unfortunately, it gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smoke. Economy. Also an article about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 200,000 to 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on the rise and exports are healthy. The dollar's down from the height, and people are saying it could fall further. They don't deny how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. Culture. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all kinds of new diversion. It seemed like only yesterday the people were flocking to the arcade to shoot aliens. But now we have this enormous theme park and gaming machine that plugs straight into our television. Everyone's just talking about superhero series, foreign film, and movies based on the latest bestsellers. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage. But now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. Education? Everyone attends high school now, even girls. Universal education policy, they call it. The country's gonna raise it up that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into top universities has gotten fierce though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed up in any of that. I don't want to read anymore. It only reminds me of him. But don't read that. Take television. I don't really watch much television. It feels as if all the information in the world get passed through that little black box. My father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about it. Less fuss. Oh, they got thick, so society get it. That's one thing Honjo never want for. It's horrific crime. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore. Not since last year. It brings back bad memories. Okay. Society? Suicide at local high school. Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off her roof about a year ago. Ooh. Information about the schoolgirl. Okay. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure. Ooh. What? But no, this can't be right. Her name, wait. Michio Chiraisi from Komagata High School? What? Wait, what? That's strange. It can't be. What? Economy? Although with everyone flocking to the city, land prices are skyrocketing. Nowadays, most people can only dream of home ownership. The city center is going to be nothing but apartment before long. I'm not exactly a businesswoman, so this all feel like another word to me. Okay, caution. I hear the new big thing is some mascot live in the liquid bird, mockingbird, I think it's called. But that what Richard was talking about? Trends seem to have such short self-lived now, with how quickly the times are changing. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. If young people who are leading the way with their modern worldviews, my generation will only fall further behind. Television again? Now the comedy boom is over. All the comedians are flocking to other genres. The occult seems really popular at the moment, so can run this paranormal special. How do I do that? Do I need to call Richard to tell him that Shiraisi is dead? I'm waiting for Richard to okay. It's on the hook. I'll ring as soon as he calls, okay? Ah! This must be him. Wait, pick it up. Answer. Hello? Shigema resident? Haruo Shigema. 2 a.m. Komagata Bridge. Oh, okay. Richard called me out to meet him, and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richard, there is something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, okay. Surrounding. We are on Komagata Bridge over the Sumida River. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they are both deserted late at night. Oh, Komagata Bridge, one of the bridges spanning the Sumida River, completed in 1927 as part of the reconstruction effort following the Great Kanto earthquake. It is notable for its distinctive blue arches and the cutting edge of the time technique used in its construction. There are many bridges stretching across the Sumida River, each boasting a unique structural form and design. Okay, thank you. Sumida River. The Sumida River. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? What? In the Sumida River, what you hold your phone picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. What I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, show her guess. This was where they found him after he went missing. Oh, what? Oh my. Your son? All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I come here every day since then, and I pray to the river to give him back, to give me back my son. Day after day after day. You know, in other time, people believe rivers mark where our world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people ashore saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. The same place will later become Honjo. What they feel a revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Rongyoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Meireki, and just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. And as it turned from farmland into a town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. What else to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it leaking through the overside of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So, if I had this right, are you saying that Honjo is the place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the right and restoration is here, rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the seven mystery and the curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot when standing down right over the water. The border would feel light and dead. If they ever want a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river that might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking aloud, man. Well, it's a nice start. Subida River, oh, that's a nice picture. A Class A river that is part of the Arakawa River system which runs through much of eastern Tokyo and empties into Tokyo Bay. During the Edo period, Sumida's riverbank played a key role in the transportation of lumber used for construction. In addition to its logistical importance, it was also a place for the common folk to gather and enjoy activities such as seasonal flower viewing or river bathing. And there is this many woodblock print depicting such activity. The area became plagued with sewage issues when the surrounding environment was industrialized in the post-war period, but the situation that influenced what the environment. Many unique bridges span the Sumida River, including the Ryogoku and Anumabashi bridges, which attract a large number of visitors and sightseeing spots. Massive fireworks displayed in the summer are so always sure to draw a crowd. The river has served as a cornerstone for both the city and the people, having both aided in its development and serving as an inspiring backdrop for countless works of art and literature.